I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NYMania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And there's Johnny Salami.
Hey.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going today? Hope everyone's doing great on this fantastic Sunday afternoon when we have a baseball game to call today. If you have not heard of this team, well, they are called the New York Yankees. Yes, they're sleeping right now because they're not making any trades, which we'll get into. But today we do have the Yankees against the Chicago Cubs. Live play-by-play with you guys, with me as your host. And today, very happy to have Johnny Salami as my side host with me today, calling the game along with me. Johnny, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Hey, let's get this win. Get the series win. I know we had a loss yesterday, but we did have that win on Friday. I feel pretty confident calling them on. So let's get the W.
For sure. You made some great predictions yesterday with Spencer Jones. Any predictions that you have today? Any feelings?
Yes. Yes, I do. I have two, actually. Another home run by Spencer Jones and a two-run double by Ben Rice.
Okay, awesome. So two of your favorite players.
Yes.
Got that. By the way, I want to say great job on Friday. You did a great job for your first solo stream, so great job with that.
Thank you.
We're very proud of you, and great job there. So do you have the lineups pulled up, Johnny? I can do the Yankees lineup, and if you want, you can read out the Cubs if you have that available.
Yeah.
If not, then I can just do both.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So for the Yankees today, leading off and playing center field, Trent Grisham. Batting second, playing first base is Ben Rice. Batting third and DHing is Ahmed Rosario. Batting cleanup, playing left field is going to be Spencer Jones. Batting fifth and playing right field is going to be Jason Dominguez. Batting seventh and playing second base is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sorry, he's batting sixth. Batting seventh is going to be the third baseman Ryan McMahon. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is going to be Jose Caballero. And then batting ninth, catching is going to be Austin Wells. And then on the mound today for the Yankees will be Garrett Cole. He's probably going to have to throw 5 to 6 shutout innings for the Yankees to win today because they've only scored 2 runs the last 2 games. And of course, on Friday, with Will Warren going, a great amount of distance that game, he did a great job. The Yankees' offense was only 2 runs; it was 2 home runs, and this is why they have to make moves at the deadline to help out the whole team and the lineup. When I looked at this lineup today, Johnny, I don't know if you have the same thought, but I just, thought it was very depressing. It was just another one of these days that we're not going to see a full effect lineup out there. And with the Yankees, they must produce a better lineup than this. I'm tired of seeing the same moves that they constantly do with Grisham at leadoff, Jazz Chisholm in the lineup, Austin Wells. They need to get new players here, and it needs to happen fast.
I agree. And the clock is ticking. Something needs to happen. We can't wait until 20 minutes before the deadline's over. We need it now. We needed it yesterday. So hopefully something happens. Hopefully today, maybe during the game, we can make some big announcements. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed.
Let's do it. And that's going to be part of our big show tonight, guys. So we're going to be live tonight at 8 p.m. doing a trade deadline preview show, of course, for you guys tonight. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Joseph, Nathan, Corky, Raikia channel as well. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all well suited today to listen to myself and Johnny call the play-by-play. Johnny, do you have the Cubs lineup that you want to read?
Yes. So I'll give you the Cubs lineup. 1 sec. I literally just had it. Let me pull it up real quick. Yep. So for the Cubs lineup for today, leading off at first and playing center field, we have Pete Crow Armstrong. Batting second and right field, we have Suzuki. Batting third and at first base, we have Bush. Batting fourth and at third base, we have Alex Bregman. Batting fifth and left field, we have Ian Happ. Batting sixth and at second base, we have Nico Horner. Batting seventh in the DH row, we have Ramirez. Batting eighth and shortstop, we have Daxby Swanson. And batting ninth, playing catcher, we have Amaya. And also on the mound today for the Chicago Cubs, we have Colin Rea.
Awesome. Thank you, Johnny, for that. The game should be underway in about 2 or 3 minutes here as they're showing the Yankees lineup. Thank you guys for being in the chat today. Please press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Of course, tonight, our big trade deadline preview show. And then, of course, tomorrow is the all-day affair with the trade deadline, all-day special from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. My goal is I want to stay on as long as possible, hopefully from 12 to 6 until all the trades are over. That's my goal, at least, and we're very happy to announce these trades for you guys, break news. Of course, it has to be reliable. We can't just go based off of unfactual information. It has to be reliable and confirmed by either Passon or Heyman or one of those beat reporters that know the game very well. But we're very happy to be here for you guys. Yes, thank you, Nathan, for the reminder. Jason, what's going on? Your Mets just made a trade with the Rays for Freddie Peralta. What do you think about that trade right there?
Yeah, they just made that trade. That's pretty. It's pretty cool. Let's see what happens with Freddie Peralta. Maybe he'll. He's what he needs. Change of scenery.
Yep, the Yankees usually do pretty well off of Peralta. I'm not too concerned that he's in our division, but it's just the Rays in general. Like, how are the Rays going to improve Freddie Peralta from what he was with the Mets? Obviously, they're going to make every pitcher better that they get. So I think he's one of those guys that they're going to help him find his form again, just like he was with Milwaukee the past few years before with the Mets. And of course, we saw the Tariq Skubal deal last night. Johnny, quick thoughts on that?
Yeah. Well, what's that thing they say? The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. That's what it feels like right now. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm just upset that the Yankees couldn't do something or somebody else didn't step up and do it. But I have a lot of respect for the Dodgers. They want to win. They're hungry for it. They're not worried about tomorrow. They're worried about today. So a lot of respect to the Dodgers for making that move.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree with your thoughts right there. Yep, the rich get richer and everything remains the same. But there's no guarantee still that they'll go all the way, but it's a very good chance. All right, so we're ready to go here, underway here for Yankees against the Cubs series finale for the rubber game matchup. And here we go. Rhea is on the mound. The first pitch is outside 1-0 to Trent Grisham. And we're underway. The Cubs already want an ABS challenge here. So let's see what happens. They want an ABS. And the call is going to be overturned. So already the count will be 0-1 here on Grisham. 0-1 on the way, the pitch. That's right down the heart of the plate for a called strike 2. 0-2 here on Grisham. Rhea today, nothing secondary about them. Friendly confines. Yeah, he's a guy that's going to throw 94, 95 with his fastball. Got to capitalize on that. Be aggressive, but also be patient too. Let's get some runners on base and hopefully score some more runs today. And the 0-2 on the way from Rhea. The pitch called strike 3. Got him with a changeup. Nice location there by Rhea. And Grisham is down just like that. 1-2-3.
It's unfortunate.
It's just what we come to expect now with this lineup and these players. It's just day after day, definition of insanity. Do the same thing over and over again. Why would you expect anything to change?
Exactly.
So here's Ben Rice, Johnny's pick of the day.
Oh, yeah.
The first pitch is fouled away, 0-1 on Rice. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Jason says that he's happy about the return considering Peralta was a rental. Yeah, definitely.
Who did they get for the return? I didn't see that.
They got a couple of prospects. I'll look back and see. I'll give you the names after this pitch. That one is a called strike on Rice. The count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Ben Rice. All right, I'll read that out in just one sec, Johnny. The 0-2 to Rice is down low and away, 1-2. Okay, so the Rays received Peralta, and the Mets got back outfielder Aiden Smith, second baseman Emilian Petre, and starting pitcher Gary Gil Hill. So I think those are 3 prospects.
Gotcha.
The 1-2 to Ben Rice, the pitch. And this one is lifted in the air, but it's going to go foul out of play. The count remains at 1-2. Thank you, Nathan. I think the Mets got a good return for that, considering all the rumors about Peralta that he wanted an 8-year contract from the Mets in free agency, but that wasn't going to happen. So they had to get the best value they could. And here we go. The 1-2 to Ben Rice, the pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2-2 here on Ben Rice. Top of the first, no score. Ahmed Rosario on deck. So the count is 2-2 here on Rice. Reyes sets the pitch. And that one's in there for a called strike 3. Rice goes down looking for the second out in the top of the first. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts already. This is the problem here. Why can't Cashman in the front office see this?
You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, we have Judge, Stanton, and Rodon coming back. Those are like midseason acquisitions. Watch.
I'm tired of that. I really am. The first pitch is in there for a called strike on Rosario. And that's part of the problem, too, is like the Dodgers can deal for a 2-time Cy Young Award winner and give up only 3 prospects, but every other team wants literally everything from the Yankees and more. And we'll talk about this more on tonight's show. I don't want to take away the play-by-play. Yep. The pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2 on Rosario. 0-2. By the way, Joe had a great YouTube Live earlier today. If you guys missed that, go back and listen to that. It was a great rant there from Joe this afternoon. And Joe also says Goodman is not in the lineup today for the Rockies. The 0-2 pitch is fouled away, and the count remains at 0-2. Yes, Nathan, thank you for that reminder. Mariano Rivera is going to be in Morristown on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1. So I definitely will try to make that event, Nathan. Looking forward to it. The pitch is swung on and missed. Rosario goes down on a middle slider that Rea left over the plate. Common trend with the Yankees. 1, 2, 3, they go. And there are 3 strikeouts already for Colin Rea, who is not even known to be a strikeout pitcher. And, of course, we're already underway with this. So just typical par for the course with this team every single time. I'm tired of calling it, and I'm sure everybody else is tired of watching it too. It's just insane. It just really is.
It's frustrating.
Yep. And like to your point, you said, like, the Yankees are just going to rely on Judge, Bellinger, Stanton. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. You have to improve your team. If you want to be a World Series caliber team, you have to get better than that. There are certain upgrades that you can make in this lineup. It's not hard to even see it. Like regular fans like us, we can see it. Why can't Cashman in the front office see it?
Yeah, even if those guys all come back, we're still not where we should be, unfortunately. Yes, it's great to have all those guys back, but we still need a lot more. But like I said, we'll discuss that later tonight. You'll hear my frustrations. I might go on a rant, so we'll see.
Hey, it's all good. I'll be right there with you, especially tomorrow. If we're going on the deadline show and we're not making any moves, I'm going to be frustrated. Going to be very, very frustrated.
I think we're going to see something like last year where they made all those moves. Like it was like maybe 4 hours before the deadline, and they started making all their moves. I feel like we're going to see that again.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that wouldn't be the smartest thing in my opinion, but yeah, it's definitely a possibility. But I'm just in a wait and see mode. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to predict anything. I just want to wait and see what happens, because if you guys remember during the winter meetings, we were on that night beforehand, and nothing happened that day, even though we heard all these rumors that the Yankees were going after Murakami, going after Imai, Arise, Tucker. There are all these rumors out there, so we just need to have a wait and see approach with this deadline coming up. All right, so here's Garrett Cole. He is taking the mound here. Had a great start against the White Sox in his last outing. The first pitch on the way to P. Crow Armstrong is a called strike, 97-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. Hey, Bronx, what's going on? JT, what's going on?
Charles, welcome.
The 0-1 pitch on the way is up high, missed 1-1. 1-1 here to P. Crow Armstrong. Had a big double last night, putting the Cubs on top 3-2. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. This one is fouled away. The count is now 1-2 to PCA, 1-2. Yep, exactly, Bronx. I agree with that. Prices were too high. We couldn't get the right players at our value. I mean, it's part of the issue. The 1-2 pitch to PCA, the pitch, and Cole misses up high, 2-2. 2-2 here on P. Crow Armstrong. 2-2 on the way here from PCA. The pitch from Garrett Cole. Fouled away, and the count remains at 2-2. Yep, guys, you're not going to want to miss tonight's show. It's going to be a great show tonight. Please don't miss out on that. 2-2 coming up from Cole to Pete Crow Armstrong. Cole, the wind up the pitch, and Pete fouls it away. Count remains here at 2-2. 2-2 here on PCA. If it wasn't for this pitching staff, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Sorry.
No problem. I was just going to say, if it wasn't for our pitching staff, Cole, Fried, Rodon, Cam, where would this team be?
Exactly. I was just going to comment. I like the gear that Wells is wearing today, the Thurman Munson gear, as today's the anniversary of his passing, unfortunately.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Definitely. Definitely sad to obviously see that news. Obviously, 47 years ago today that happened. So definitely want to thank Thurman Munson for his attributes to the Yankees throughout his career. And unfortunate what happened to him, but the best thing that we can do is remember him for the way that he was. And right there, Austin Wells wearing the gear. So that's great. 3-2 pitch coming up from Cole to PCA. So full count. Cole sets and the wind up the pitch. Fouled back again. So a long at bat worked here from PCA in the first batter of the game for the Cubs. Johnny, have you ever been to Wrigley Field?
Yes, I have. I was there a couple of years ago. I had the great opportunity, a beautiful ballpark. And I don't know if you heard it. I mentioned this on the stream the other day. I actually prefer it over Fenway. I know Fenway and Wrigley are the two oldest ballparks that are, currently still being used. But I just like Wrigley better. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Yankee fan.
Yes, I've been to Wrigley too. It's a great ballpark. And the pitch to PCA is in there for a called strike 3, but PCA is going to challenge it. Oh, I think this one's going to be overturned. It did not look like a strike from the original pitch there, so it's going to be overturned. Yep, ABS confirms the pitch is overturned, and PCA works a walk to begin the game. Joe says Thurman puts any Yankee to shame, not even close. Yep.
No, I agree. Fortunately, I didn't get to see him play, but from what I've seen, yeah, I agree.
Definitely. Here's Seiya Suzuki up to bat. And Cole sets for the first pitch on the way. The pitch fouled away, 0-1 to Seiya Suzuki. Thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate the support. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If the Rays land a rise, then damn, Rays might run away with first. Yeah, unfortunately. If the Rays get a rise, it would pretty much put a stamp on it. The pitch to Suzuki is in there for a called strike 0-2. 0-2. Here on Suzuki. Cole sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Cole strikes out Suzuki for the first out of the day there for the Cubs. One away here in the bottom of the first. Beautiful pitch there from Cole, rising fastball. Hey, Yamaguchi, welcome. You were in the YouTube live earlier. Welcome to the live stream play-by-play. Thank you for being here. Hello, I'm a Japanese guy who lives in Queens, but I'm a New York Yankees fan. Also, I'm Japanese. Thank you, Yamaguchi. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
You're going to want to stay here for all the latest updates, rumors. Tonight, we're going to have a great show. Not going to want to miss out on that. And then tomorrow, we're going to be live all day for the deadline. So stay with us, Yamaguchi. I know you've already subscribed, so I appreciate it. 0-1 here to Michael Bush. And Cole looks back at first base. PCA is back in there safely. And we got the one and only Chef Nick in here. What's up, Chef?
Chef Nick, what's up?
Chef, by the way, we're going to work on getting your moderator back. We'll discuss that a little bit later. I don't know if Johnny has access to give you the mod back, but if anything, we'll discuss that later.
Is that this channel or the other channel?
I believe it's actually both channels, because yesterday I think he was hidden by accident, so he has to get the moderator status
this channel,
back.
I can't That would be Joe. But the other channel, I think I still might have access to do that.
Okay. Well, Chef, be patient. We'll definitely work that out. 0-2 here on Michael Bush. Cole sets for the 0-2. From the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss on an 85-mile-per-hour changeup. 2 away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need Cole to come big through here in this game for us.
Definitely. I think he's looked great since coming back from Tommy John.
Absolutely.
He's looked very good. His command has been on point. That was one of the things that Joe Girardi was talking about. The last thing to rediscover from Tommy John surgery is going to be your command, and Cole has done a great job of resurging that. The first pitch to Alex Bregman is low and away, ball 1. 1-0 here on the number 4 hitter, Bregman, hitting 249.
They just showed that replay real quick, and I thought it happened again for a second. I forgot it was a replay. I was about to say, oh my gosh, the catch that he made in the other game. I was like, he did it again.
Yeah. The 1-0 pitch to Bregman is down low, 2-0. 2-0 count on Alex Bregman. Hey, Celia, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. The 2-0 pitch coming up to Bregman. The pitch. This one is hitting the air to right field down the line, but it's going to be a foul ball at a play. 2-1. 2-1 here on Alex Bregman. Here comes the 2-1 on the way from Garrett Cole. The pitch. Inside, but the umpire calls it a strike. That was definitely not in the strike zone here, so Bregman's going to challenge it. He might win this challenge. We'll see. And the challenge is successful, so the call is going to be overturned. The count will be 3-1 instead of 2-2. The Cubs have challenged 3 times already, and they've won all these challenges. And the Yankees, they challenge one time and they already lose it.
Yeah, they are pretty successful this whole series, I noticed, with the Cubs. I don't have the exact number, but they've been doing really good.
Yes. The pitch to Bregman. Ground ball sharply to third base. McMahon on the backhand throws to first, and he got him at first base. Nice long throw from McMahon at third.
Nice.
So a nice inning there. Bounce back from Garrett Cole after a first pitch walk to PCA. Coming up for the Yankees is going to be Spencer Jones, Jason Dominguez, and then Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the top of the second. And that's all we got for right now. So how's everybody doing today? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We'll get to your comments when we can. And just appreciate you guys. Don't miss out. Tonight's show is going to be great. Looking forward to it. And then tomorrow is going to be an all-day affair with the trade deadline. Going to have multiple guests on the show. Thanks to Nathan and his team for booking the guests. Yes. To name a few, Kevin Mensch. We got Logan Morrison, Howie Carpin, Bip Roberts as well. And a lot more. Kyle Farnsworth, former Yankee. So a lot of players and people from the industry are going to give their takes on this year's deadline. Looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I'll be on the morning from 10 to noon. Fortunately, I can't do all day. I have work on Monday, but I'm going to try to tune in, maybe just briefly, if I can give some thoughts if the Yankees do make a big move. I'll have my mobile phone with me, so I can do it.
Appreciate it, Johnny. Yes, you always do great work with the updates, and you're very busy with work, but always appreciate you giving your time and effort here on the show when you can. Let's see if we have any other scores to talk about. I know the Rays are having an afternoon game today. The Red Sox play at night. The Blue Jays are already down 1-0 to the Cardinals. The White Sox are up 3-0 on the Rays. Okay, so that's good news there. I don't know if you've seen, Johnny, but the Red Sox have been on this big winning streak. They went on a 15-game winning streak. They were 21-4 in the month of July, and they already won their first game yesterday, first day of August.
Yeah, they're scary. Let me tell you, I'm worried about that, especially the way our team is right now. If no moves are being made right now, Cashman definitely has to wake up, because if we don't, they may overtake us. It's very, very possible. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely nervous.
Yeah, me too. Well, Johnny, this inning is all yours. Your turn for play-by-play.
Yep. So Reyes sets the pitch. And that isn't there for a ball. So 1-0 on Spencer Jones. One move I do like with the lineup, they put Spencer Jones in the 4 spot. I do like that. The 1-0 to Jones. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 to Jones. The pitch. Way outside. Bring the count to 2-1. So let's see if my prediction comes true. I said Jones will get a home run. The 2-1 to Jones. This one just gets in the corner for strike 2. So we're at 2-2. It looked like that was a little off, but Jones didn't challenge it. I do respect that. It's this early in the game. The 2-2. This one's fouled back to stay alive. We're still at 2-2.
Good swing on that one.
Yes. So Reyes sets. Delivers. And swing and a miss. And just like that, Spencer Jones strikes out. So that's the is that the 3rd strikeout now? Unreal. 4th, right? Yeah, they had 3 in a row. It's absolutely, yeah. Oh.
Getting mad already.
Yeah. So not a good start so far, but we're still early. I'm going to be positive. It's still 0-0. I'm still very confident we have Cole on the mound. But up next we have Jason Dominguez and the pitch to Dominguez. And this one's low and inside for ball 1. Nice. Glad to see that, Chef Nick. I can see that. You have the little wrench on there. Love it.
There you go.
The 1-0 to Dominguez. And this is just in there for a strike. Brings the count to 1-1. The 1-1. This one's low and outside for ball 2. We're at 2-1. And they're showing the replay from last night. The one that was hit over to Dominguez, hit the wall, and it got away from him. Unfortunately, that was about the game at that point. The comments. Yeah. The 2-2. This one's way outside, brings to a full count of 3-2. So I am happy with Dominguez working this count. At a full 3-2, the pitch. This one's fouled back to stay alive. We're still at 3-2. On the on-deck circle, we have Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Who I can't stand.
Yeah. Reyes sets the pitch. This is in there for a called strike 3. Unreal. So that is 5 strikeouts in a row right now. This is looking like it's not looking good so far.
This guy's not prime Randy Johnson here. He's not prime Randy Johnson. He's not prime Sandy Koufax.
Yeah, the Yankees.
He's Colin Rea.
Yeah. Reyes sets the pitch. This one's fouled straight back. Brings the count to 0-1. So far, it's not looking good on the Yankees side. They need a little more discipline at the plate. The 0-1. This one's outside for ball 1. We're at a 1-1. Yeah, Charles, definitely strikeout king. Sometimes we get lucky and we get the pop-out kings too. So the 1-1. This one just catches the corner for a strike. Looks like it was a ball, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going to challenge. Yes. So let's see if the Yankees.
He might be right for once.
This challenge. And he gets the challenge right. So great job on Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good job. Sometimes he uses emotions, but this time he was smart about it. So we're now 2-1. The 2-1 to Chisholm. This one's hit right to second, throw to first, and that is the final out of the inning. But hey, at least we made contact on that ball, and it wasn't a strikeout. But coming up next for the Chicago Cubs, we have Ian Happ, Nico Horner, and Ramirez.
Great job, Johnny. Thank you. Yes, Joe, thank you for putting Chef back as moderator. And yeah, they finally did hit the ball. Unfortunately, when they do hit it, it has to be right at somebody.
Yeah.
Did you see last night? Ali Sanchez went 3 for 3 last night with 3 singles and an RBI.
Yeah, and his reward is to be benched, and Wells is in his place. So that's how they do it.
It's part of the problem. Like I was talking about last night with Chef Nick after the stream, we were discussing a little bit how Cashman likes to play with these prospects. He either doesn't trade them, he doesn't use them right, and then when he doesn't bring them up, he kind of loses their value a little bit in trade talk. So this is also the issue too with the Yankees and their developing system, is not only how they develop these prospects, but deciding which ones to produce and play all the time, and then which ones are going to be sitting out and diminishing their value too, which is a lack of foresight, a lack of execution, and it's not a good plan to foresee for the future. For example, we have the trade deadline coming up. If you want the best return, well, you have to gauge these prospects in giving you good value way beforehand, because teams are going to look at sample sizes from the whole season, not just from a 1 or 2 week stretch. It's going to be from a whole season, or perhaps the season beforehand. And when you have literally one player in this lineup hitting over 260, which is Ben Rice, by the way, the only player in this lineup hitting over 260 today, it's embarrassing. It's a joke. It cannot happen with a team like the Yankees, who spend over $300 million every single season. It can't happen.
Yeah, and that's one of the most frustrating parts about this. And I hate to say it, but I don't think it's going to change unless there's actually a really change at the front office. I just think we need a whole new culture. We need a whole new reset, but we'll see. Yeah. So up at the plate, we have Ian Happ. Cole sets the pitch, and this one's outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to Happ. This one's fouled back, brings the count to 1-1. Gotcha, Nathan. All right, test. The 1-1. That just gets in there for a strike. So that's 1-2. I hear you, Charles. The 1-2. This one's way outside for ball 2. So we're at a 2-2. We're at the bottom of the second, a score of 0-0. The 2-2 to Happ. This one's fouled straight back to stay alive to keep the count at 2-2.
Hey, Yassine, what's going on? Sorry, Johnny.
Oh, no, you're good. We have Nico Horner.
What's up, Yassine? No, I'm not surprised that the Yankees haven't traded for anybody yet.
Cole sets, delivers. This one's fouled back to stay alive to keep the count at 2-2. Welcome, Yassine. The 2-2 to Happ. This one's swing and a miss. Nice. Strike 3. So great job there by Cole for get the first out of the inning.
That was Cole's third strikeout on the day. 3 strikeouts.
Yep. Yeah, definitely liking what we're seeing from Cole. As we have our negative about our lineup and stuff, always a positive is our pitching. So up next, we have Nico Horner. Cole sets the pitch. This one's high and inside for ball one. The 1-0. This one's down low to the ground. This brings the count to 2-0. Cole sets, delivers. This one's popped up. This is going to left field, and it looks like who's going to make the catch? And Caballero gets out there and makes the catch. So there was a little confusion there at first, but they made it happen. I got a little nervous, to be honest.
It's the Windy City for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it was going to go Spencer Jones. It was going out there, but it came in, and Caballero made the catch in shallow left field. So 2 away, and up next we have Ramirez, and he grounds this one to Ben Rice, throws to Cole, and he steps on the bag, and that's like that. That is the final out of inning. So a nice 1-2-3 inning by Cole, and coming up next for the New York Yankees, we have McMahon, Caballero, and Austin Wells.
Thank you, Johnny. Great job there. Nice play by Ben Rice. Like to see that in the future, too. A point that I also like to make is that Goldschmidt, I would like to see him more at DH, if not more on the bench, just because when Ben Rice does play the field, he's a lot better. And definitely want to see his glove improve at first base. If he's going to be the long-term first baseman, then the Yankees must play him there every single game because Goldschmidt won't be here after the season, and the Yankees must capitalize on that. Of course, if the matchup favors Goldschmidt, like if there's a lefty on the mound, then I guess the Yankees can play their cards on that if they want to have Rice at DH. But for now, I'd like to see Rice at first base all the time. Hey, Mighty Funny, what's going on? Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it. I imagine having 3 strikeouts through 2 innings and you're not. Yeah, well, the Yankees actually have 5 strikeouts. So, yeah. Almost 6 up and 6 down. But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Please press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, Joe.
Guys, I just want to let you know the arm is pumping really big, so something's developing. So hang in there, everyone. Something's going to happen here very, very shortly. Talk to you in a while.
All right. Something's going to happen soon. I hope so. We heard the same thing multiple times with the trade deadline, or not the winter meetings, I meant, and nothing happened. But I'll definitely keep my eyes open, and we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
So here comes McMahon up to bat. The first pitch in there for a called strike, 0-1. Joe's shoulder has better offense than the Yankees, yeah.
I also meant that's for the game, too.
Okay, gotcha. And the pitch to McMahon is a line drive to right field. That's going to be a leadoff single for Ryan McMahon. So he gets on base. And right there, Joe's shoulder proves to be correct again. So we got double-sided shoulder today from Joe. One about the deadline and then one about the game. Hopefully it proves us to be in a good spot. So McMahon there with a base hit. And now here comes Caballero, number 8 hitter. And the first pitch on the way to Jose, inside 1-0. Missed there with a sinker, 1-0 here. One and 0 here on Jose. Rhea is at 33 pitches in the top of the third. Runner on first, nobody out. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The pitch is hit in the air to deep left center field. It's going. Goodbye. Home run.
All right. Let's go.
You believe me now?
This guy. You got it. I love it. I need more of it. I need more of it. Come on.
There is nobody like me. I don't give a damn. I am the best. Period.
You guys heard it here first. I mean that, and nobody saw it before Joe said anything. So that's definitely proves to be right there the turning point, and that's great right there. So we gotta stay on top of that. Always believe what Joe says when it comes to the home runs and the predictions. And the first pitch to Wells is fouled away, 0-1. Yeah, Jose got all that one. Kind of looked like Rosario's home run from the first game of the series.
Yep.
And here comes the 0-1 in there for a called strike, and the count is now 0-2 here on Austin Wells, 0-2. 0-2 here on Austin Wells. Reyes sets and deals the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Missed with a fastball, 1-2. Yeah, JT, I think the Yankees need Joe as GM, owner, vice president, manager, everything. Can we hold the lead, not bring in Fernando Cruz? Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to use Cruz today. I doubt it. No more garbage, full speed ahead. Yes, please. We want actual players that produce on the field. The 1-2 to Wells, the pitch, fouled away, and the count remains at 1-2. Right now, Yankees sit 3.5 games behind Tampa Bay in second place AL East. Here comes the 1-2, the pitch, outside, 2-2 on Wells, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2, the pitch to Wells, grounded, foul, and the count remains here at 2-2. Yeah, mighty funny. Predicting that is like basically saying the common denominator.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like having an even number as your bottom half of a fraction. Yeah, the meteorologists say that you have an 84% chance of being right. Okay. The 2-2 pitch to Wells, fouled away. The count remains here at 2-2. 2-2 here on Austin Wells. Two pitch on the way from Colin Ray, top third, nobody out, nobody on base. And the 2-2 pitch outside, 3-2. So Wells is working a good at bat right now. 3-2 full count with Grisham on deck. 42 pitches for Ray here in the third, so the Yankees doing a better job of working him. The pitch to Wells is outside, ball 4. Wells works a walk. Good at bat there by Austin Wells, and he's on first base.
Yeah, good job by Wells. I wasn't expecting that.
So that will bring up Trent Grisham, but first the Cubs are going to have a meeting on the mound here with their pitching coach. Cubs. There we go.
3-0 White Sox over the Rays.
Thank you. 3-0 White Sox. Yep, that game is in the bottom of the 5th. It's funny because the Rays shut out the White Sox yesterday, and it would be weird if the reverse happened today. The pitch on the way to Trent Grisham, and that one's in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Ray to Grisham. The pitch. Outside 1-1. Missed with a changeup. So Yankees have a 2-0 lead. 2-run home run by Jose Caballero. Wells is on first base. Wells on first. And here comes the 1-1 from Ray. Ray sets and the pitch. This one is popped up. Left side, third base side into foul territory. Bregman makes the catch for the first out of the top of the third. One away. And that will bring up Ben Rice. Feed Trent to the dogs. Yeah, feed him to the lions. He should be swimming with the fishes. Swimming with those Asian fishes like you see at the Chinese restaurants. So here's Ben Rice. 0 for 1 on the day. The first pitch to Rice. Ray misses down low with a curveball. The count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Ben Rice. The only player that's hitting above 260 in today's lineup. Here comes the 1-0, the pitch. Ray catches the bottom of the strike zone for a called strike. 1-1 here. Nice pitch there. Ray is dotting the corners today. 1-1. Wells off first again. 1 out here in the top of the third. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ray deals the pitch, and that one's in there for a called strike. 1-2. Come on, Rice. What are you doing? Just looking at pitches right down the middle. Here comes the 1-2 from Ray. Long stretch, the pitch. And Rice fouls it back. Good swing. Fouls it away. Count remains at 1-2. Rosario on deck. 1-2 count here on Rice, top of the third. After this half inning, we will have a scoreboard update. Wells off first. Ray is in the stretch. Here comes the 1-2. The pitch just misses outside, ball 2. Count is now even at 2-2 on Rice. 51 pitches for Ray in the top of the third. 2-0 Yankees lead. Here comes the 2-2 here from Ray. And he's going to look back at first base. Wells gets back safely at first. 1 out, top third. Runner on first base is Wells. 2-2 count on Rice. Here comes the 2-2 from Ray. He steps off the mound. Steps off. Here comes the 2-2 on the way from Colin Ray. The pitch. And Rice swings and misses for strike 3, second strikeout of the day. And that's Ray's 6th strikeout here in the top of the third, 2 away, as that will now bring up Ahmed Rosario. Mighty says nobody playing third, and they pitch him outside. They know the Yankees won't adjust their hitting strategy, and they just swing, pretty much. They don't try to take the ball the other way. They just swing for the fences. The first pitch to Rosario is outside 1-0. 1-0 here on Ahmed Rosario. Struck out back in the first inning. Hitting .234. And Ray's going to fire back to first base where Wells is back in there safely. Are they worried that Wells is going to steal second?
Yeah.
Austin Wells, the only reason he would run is for a burrito stand.
Yeah, right.
The 1-0 pitch to Rosario is a fly ball into right field. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch. So that will end the inning. However, Jose Caballero hits a 2-run blast home run over the ivy into left center field for a 2-run home run, with McMahon scoring as well. So the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. And now we will do our annual Scoreboard update right here, going to the bottom of the third before we are back with the game. So right now, Yankees have a 2-0 lead on Chicago going to the bottom of the third. The Phillies are up 2-0 on the Orioles. That game is in a rain delay. They are in the bottom of the third. The Braves and the Nationals are tied up at 2. Runner on second base in the bottom of the 5th inning, 1 out. The Cardinals are up 1-0 on the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th. The Guardians are up 4-0 on the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 5th. The Reds are up 7-1 on the Pirates in the top of the 4th. The White Sox are up 3-0 still on the Rays in the top of the 6th. The Marlins are up 1-0 on the Mets in the top of the 6th. The Astros are up 1-0 on the Rangers in the bottom of the 3rd. And then coming up in a little bit of time, we'll have the Royals against the Rockies, Brewers against the Angels, Tigers, Athletics, Giants, Padres, Twins, Mariners, and then coming up tonight at 7:20 p.m. will be the Red Sox against the Dodgers. Red Sox are going for a sweep there in Los Angeles. So looking forward to all those games on the way. And then, of course, tomorrow there are no afternoon games because of the deadline. Tomorrow night, the Yankees will be playing the St. Louis Cardinals, and myself and Chef Nick will have the call for that game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And yes, we have a reminder again. Tonight will be our wrap-up trade deadline preview show. We'll be talking about all the things that the Yankees could do before the deadline or during the deadline, as well as the landscape of other teams throughout the MLB. And we'll touch on all those things. And we'll also have breaking news for you guys. If anything breaks, we'll have that and much more. So stay tuned tonight at 8 p.m., our trade deadline preview show with mostly all of us coming on that show tonight at 8 p.m. It's not you guys don't want to miss out. It's going to be a fun one. So stay tuned for that tonight. And then, of course, tomorrow will be the all-day affair, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. So here we go. Garrett Cole back on the mound. The first pitch to Swanson is a ground ball to shortstop. Caballero Fields fires to first, and he got him for the first out. 1 away in the bottom of the third. Quick outs. We like to see that. One away here in the bottom of the third. Miguel Amaya coming up to bat. The first pitch from Cole, the pitch in there for a called strike with a 96-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. The count is 0-1 here on Amaya. 0-1 here on Miguel Amaya. And the 0-1 pitch just misses off the outside corner. The count is now 1-1. What's up, Jacob Batruzzi? What's going on? Yes, Freddie Peralta to the Rays. The pitch from Cole is outside 2-1. 2-1 here on Miguel Amaya, hitting .243. Garrett Cole is at 36 pitches here in the bottom of the third inning. Cole from the windup, the pitch, and that one is right in there for a called strike, 2-2. Perfect pitch.
That was beautiful.
Watching Garrett Cole is like watching a magician do his magic tricks right in front of you. It's like watching an I Spy movie. I Spy with my little eye. A Garrett Cole performing. You know, when he was on the Astros, I hated him, but knowing that he's on our team now, I love it.
Yeah, in 2019, I was upset, especially in the ALCS. I was not liking it.
I know. I was like, it would be great if we had this guy. And then the Yankees signed him the next offseason.
Yep.
So the count is 2-2 here on Amaya. And we must win a championship with Garrett Cole, with Aaron Judge, Stanton. We have that window still open. It can happen. But this team has to make the right moves. The 2-2 pitch fouled away, and the count remains at 2-2. Yep. I mean, it's been awesome seeing Garrett Cole in the Yankees uniform. 2023 won the Cy Young. He's been pretty much great, besides, of course, last year missing the whole year with Tommy John. Other than that, it's been an absolute pleasure watching him pitch.
Absolutely.
The pitch to Miguel Amaya is a fly ball to left field, not very deep. Spencer Jones comes in, and he makes the catch for the second out in the bottom of the third. 2 away. 2 away. Celia says Peralta is going to be dealing with the Rays and will dominate the Yankees. That's my prediction. Well, we'll see, Celia. We'll see about that. Do respect your opinion, though. The pitch to Pete Crow Armstrong is fouled away, 0-1. How do you guys think Judge and Cole will feel about Brian Cashman right now and how he lets the Dodgers get every great player in the Gooning School Bowl? Good question, Celia.
Might be a little frustrated.
The 0-1 pitch is outside. The count is now 1-1. I mean, remember, Judge also advocated for the Yankees to get DJ LeMahieu. He advocated for Alex Verdugo. He advocated for some other players as well. So obviously, I think he wants the team to improve as much as possible. And yeah, seeing the Dodgers be aggressive, it has to frustrate the players a little bit. The pitch to PCA is a fly ball to right field. Dominguez is under it, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning.
Nice.
Great inning from Garrett Cole. I believe he is not allowed a hit yet. Yep, not allowed a hit through 3 innings. And he also has 3 strikeouts. So 2-0 Yankees. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. Coming up to bat for the Yankees will be Jones, Dominguez, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming up. Cashman says we can't worry about other teams. Well, you can worry about other teams when they start bidding more of their farm system for players that they need on their team. Yeah, because the demand is only going to go up. You're only going to have to pay more for certain players and give up more prospects if other teams are bidding on those same players that you want. So yes, Cashman, you should worry about other teams.
I agree. There's nothing wrong about worrying about other teams.
Hey guys, I just want everybody to know that's up here, since we have a lot of people here. Tomorrow morning when we start, Johnny Salami is going to get us started at 10 a.m. And then at 12 o'clock, everything is ready, willing to go. We'll start with Evan. Hopefully Jason will be coming on. We have guests every hour. A lot of things going on, former ball players, official score, announcers, you name it. We have it all for you. All we ask is to press that like button and subscribe. Please. That is our goal, to send our shows out for tonight and all day tomorrow and tomorrow night's Yankee game with Evan. So stay tuned, everyone. You're in for a good ride. So let's go, Yankees. Come on, Cashman. Make a darn
trade. Finishing the sentence there. Yes, we need Cashman to make trades. We're not spending all of our time to be on a trade deadline show for no reason. We must see action.
Yep. So up next we have Jones, the pitch, and he hits us off to second, and he fumbles the ball. He throws to first, and just like that, Spencer Jones is on at first. So Reyes sets. We have Dominguez up. The pitch, and he fouls one back. Brings the count to 0-1.
I'd love to see a hit and run right here. Let's see a hit and run. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't. Just throwing it out there.
The 0-1 to Dominguez. Outside for ball 1. Brings the count to 1-1. The 1-1. This one. Outside once again. Brings the count to 2-1. Reyes sets the pitch, and he throws to first to check in on Jones, and he gets back safely. So we'll see if the Yankees can take advantage of the error that they caused. The 3-1 to Dominguez. This one's fouled back to bring the count to 3-2. So we're now at a full 3-2. Do you think they're going to give Jones the green light on 3-2?
No.
The 3-2.
Oh, well.
This one's Jones gets in for second and the throw to first, and just like that, Dominguez is out, but without having the runner advance to second. So Jones is now in.
Oh yeah.
Scoring
Sorry,
position.
Johnny.
No,
Yeah, no,
ahead.
we were actually right on that. We were right because if it wasn't for Jones taking off earlier, he would have probably been out at second.
It
So
would
yeah,
have been
that was actually
a double play.
I think they might have actually tried to do a hit and run right there.
So up next, we have Evan's favorite player, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Chisholm hits us onto left field, and the catch is made, and that is the second out of the inning. Just like that.
Feels like he's over his last 100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's like watching a Hugdale stream.
Yep, so we're at 2 outs, runner at second, Yankees up 2-0. And up next, we have Ryan McMahon. So Reyes sets the pitch and hits the one off to left field and by the line, and the catch is made by Ian Happ for the final out of the inning. So Yankees come short with a runner on base. They don't take advantage of that the error that was made by the Cubs. But up next for the Cubs, we have Suzuki, Bush, and Bregman.
Awesome job, Johnny. Thank you. According to JT, Jameson Taillon has signed with the Rays. Is that a major league deal or minor league? Probably it's major league. But just let us know if that's a major league deal for the Rays there, getting Taillon. Of course, used to be with the Yankees. Pretty solid pitcher with the Yankees in his 2 years with us. And he was also on the Cubs, too. That's when he got released. Pibby fan, welcome to the stream. Will the Yankees give what the Padres want for Miller? I don't believe the Padres are going to move Miller. Yeah, according to all reports, I don't think they're going to give up Miller. No.
They gave away a lot last year. They still have control of him, and they're not too far out of the race. I don't think they're going to do anything, honestly. I don't think they're going to win anything this year, but they're still technically in the race. I don't see them making that move.
Right, and that goes for other teams like the Twins as well. Like, are the Twins going to sell Jeffers? I'm not really sure. It would be a very high asking price if they were going to. But I think they're actually tied for the last wild card spot, so they're not pretty much obligated to move any significant pieces. I think they're going to keep Jeffers. If he does get traded, it's going to be for a high value, for a high price. Definitely a deal that the Yankees won't make. So I don't think they're going to go for Miller, Goodman, or Jeffers at any point. But yeah, no, this team is frustrating because they strike out all the time, and you see Jazz just swinging at first pitches. You had a chance to get Ray's pitch count to over 70 there in that inning, and you let him off the hook with only 63 pitches. This is what we're talking about. This is what we mean. But thank you guys for being here. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Johnny's doing a great job today with the play-by-play, and here we go with the bottom of the fourth.
Yep. So back on the mound, we have Garrett Cole, and up the plate we have Suzuki. And the pitch, and this one's fouled back for strike one. The 0-1 to Suzuki. And it's high and away for ball one. Brings the count to 1-1. Yes, thank you all for coming on here. Who's everyone's new? Please like and subscribe if you haven't. The 1-1 to Suzuki. This one's fouled back to bring the count to 1-2. Cole sets. delivers. This one's outside for ball 2. The 2-2 to Suzuki. This one's high and inside for ball 3. So we have a full count on Suzuki. Yankees are currently up 2-0 over the Cubs, and we are in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. This one's popped up into right field over by the line, and this one's into the stands. So unfortunately, nobody can get to that.
Hey, John. How's it going?
Welcome, John the Beagle, Dad. So we're still 3-2 on Suzuki. Cole sets, delivers, and this one's fouled back once again to stay alive. The 3-2 to Suzuki. This one's hit way back into center field. This one's going back and it bounces up against the wall. And Suzuki gets in there for a double. So Suzuki gets a leadoff double off of Cole after battling battling up the plate. And just like that, they have a runner in scoring position.
Good piece of hitting there by Suzuki right there.
So up next, we have Michael Busch. The pitch. This one just gets in there for a called strike. Brings it down to 0-1. The 0-1 to Busch. This one's fouled back. Brings it down to 0-2. Cole sets, delivers, and this is fouled back once again. So Busch hits another foul to stay alive, keep the count at 0-2. On the on-deck circle, we have Alex Bregman. The 0-2. This one's low and inside for ball 1. So we're at 1-2. The 1-2 to Busch. This one's swung on, and this one's going to right field. It's going to drop in front of Dominguez. He's going to throw, and Suzuki's going to score. So just like that, Busch with an RBI single brings it down. The score to 2-1.
Change up right over the plate.
Yep. Yep. So Cole gives up his first run for the day. At the plate, we have Alex Bregman, who's 0-1 for today, for a ground out in the first. Cole sets the pitch. This one's down low for ball one. We're at a count of 1-1.
Celia, the lead isn't even given up yet. They're still up 2-1.
Yeah, we're still winning, Celia. It's only
Enough
one
of your
run.
predictive analysis, Celia. We get it. You want them to lose. Okay, we get it. Yeah.
Cole sets the pitch. This one's hit right to McMahon. He throws to second, throws to first, and just like that, Yankees get the double play. So great job. Yeah, McMahon threw it to Chisholm. Chisholm threw it to Rice, and the Yankees got the double play. So great job.
Right there. 2 outs just like that. And I'm definitely not picking on you, Celia. We definitely respect you here, but just had to say that.
Yep, so we have Ian Happ. Who struck out in the second. Cole sets the pitch. This one's just gets in there for a strike. And looks like Happ wasn't too happy about that. Had something to say to the umpire, but he's not going to challenge it. To be honest, it looked like a ball. Looks like the Yankees got away with that one. The 1-1. This one's into the dirt for ball 2. So we're at 2-1 on Ian Happ.
Chef.
Yeah, I saw it. It's funny.
Oh. Chef. Go make an antipasta.
The 2-1. This one's down to the dirt once again. We're at 3-1. Cole sets the pitch. This one's grounded to Chisholm. Chisholm throws to Rice, and for the final out of the inning. But that's not without the Cubs getting a run in. So currently right now the score is Yankees 2, Chicago Cubs 1.
Yes, great job, Johnny. So the Cubs do score 1. A couple of bad pitches there from Garrett Cole, leaving them over the plate to Suzuki and to Bush. But however, no harm, no foul. The Yankees continue to stay in this game, and they're still up 2-1, so no worries right there. Yeah, Chef, your antipasta, pro pasta. Yes. Thank you, Chef. Nice play on words right there. So going to the top of the 5th, coming up for the Yankees, we got Caballero, Wells, and Grisham coming up to bat. And so thank you guys for being here. Please press that like button, subscribe tonight. 8 p.m. trade deadline preview show for tomorrow. Going to talk about, obviously, the trades that have been made, what the Yankees might do if there's any trades between the time that we go off until 8 p.m. We'll definitely discuss that. We'll also talk about the Camilo Doval trade that the Yankees made to the Pirates. And we will discuss other things as well tonight, as well as the future of baseball, depending on what the owners and the players will negotiate with how the salary cap will be implemented into baseball. If there's going to be a season, how teams might operate based off of that. If they're going to be more aggressive, some teams might go after certain positions. We already saw some trades last night. The White Sox getting Luis Castillo. We saw the Dodgers getting Tariq Skubal, of course, and some other minor trades as well happened. The Mets today traded Peralta to the Rays. And so just a lot of things coming up. I'm sure there are other rumors going around right now. Mike Francesa predicting the Yankees will trade at least 7 of their players. Don't know how realistic that's going to be with some of the guys that we have either having low value or being free agents. But we'll see. We'll definitely be on the lookout. Don't want to speculate too much. Just want to wait and see what happens because we are always on the horizon here waiting for things to go down and always going to break news when that happens. So don't want to speculate too much. But here we go, top of the 5th. Jose Caballero coming up to bat. First pitch was a foul ball, 0-1. 0-1 here on Jose. 2-1 Yankees, top of the 5th. Nobody on base, nobody out. Here comes the 0-1, the pitch. Just misses off the corner of the plate for a ball, 1-1. Oh, they're going to say Caballero went around on a check swing right there. So the count is going to be 0-2, actually, 0-2. 0-2 here on Jose, the pitch. And this one is fouled away. Oh, he got a sweeper that was right over the middle of the plate at 83 miles per hour. Fouled it away. Well, Jason, chef's Greek, so his favorite kind of pasta might be orzo. Just joking. The 0-2 pitch is outside 1-2. 1-2 here on Jose Caballero. I love cooking with angel hair for a shrimp scampi, gemelli pasta with a bolognese farfalle with sausage. Oh my god. Oh, chef is making me hungry right now.
Sounds good, yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
The pitch to Jose is fouled away. The count's 1-2. There's a local Italian restaurant near us, and I always love getting the penne Florentine. It's penne pasta, sausage, basil, roasted red peppers. It's awesome.
Sounds good.
Yep. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away, and the count remains here at 1-2. One and two here on Jose. The 1-2 pitch from Rhea. The pitch, this one is grounded foul outside of third. Just missed the fair foul line territory there, so the count is 1-2. Yeah, Jason likes tortellini and penne. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of penne. I'm with you, Jason.
Yep. Penne, spaghetti, linguine, all those things. Bow tie, farfalle, yeah, all those pastas. The pitch is outside, and the count is now 2-2 here. 2-2. We also like to eat kasha. So like kasha with pasta with bow ties. Kasha bow ties is very good. Try doing a ravioli parmesan. Okay. The 2-2 pitch to Caballero is a line drive to center field. Pete Crow Armstrong going back, and he makes the catch for the first out. Top of the fifth, one away. Well, he hit that ball hard, but it was right at PCA for the first out. Seeing some injury updates. Not really my concern right now with these injury updates. I mean, they're going to come back after the deadline's over, so you have to make moves before that regardless. Yeah, getting those guys back is going to be helpful, but you must act quickly. The pitch to Wells is a high fly ball to right center field. Going back, the wind carries the ball over to right field. Suzuki makes the catch in medium right field there for the second out of the inning. The ball carried a little bit, but the wind negated that ball from going towards the warning track. So there are now 2 outs here in the top of the fifth with Trent Grisham coming up to bat. Oh, Jason.
Unreal. Yo, you're freaking crazy, guys. Oh, man. I use some water here.
Well, in the meantime, Grisham flies out to left field. Grisham flies out to left. All right.
All right. So up next for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner, Ramirez, and Daxton Swanson. Oh man. So far, the Yankees are up 2-0 over the Cubs. We are the middle of the fifth inning. So
yes,
let's see. Hopefully Cole can keep the Cubs at bay. Because the Yankees offense hasn't been the best, and the Coles, if the Cubs come back and they score some more runs, it's gonna be a little tough to come back. So we definitely need Cole to come through here, which I think he will.
Yep, and we also need the Yankee offense to put up some more runs too. Can't just settle for 2 runs. We've seen a trend lately with the Yankees. They score a couple runs, and then they usually just pretty much just give up for the rest of the game. They don't try to score anymore. Usually it's either 2 home runs or it's, just a 2-run home run. But, they do this thing where, they score in 1 inning, and then they go on a long streak without scoring for the rest of the game. They need to keep putting up runs and keep helping, supporting our pitchers, and then the bullpen too, to put less pressure on the bullpen as well. It's all good, Jason. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just trying to have some fun here as well, but I'm sure Anne Frank didn't have fun as well. But yeah, another topic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, please like and subscribe if you like our content, our jokes. Please like and subscribe to the channel here. Appreciate it. The first pitch to Nico Horner is outside 1-0. And the pitch to Horner is a line drive to center field. That's going to be a base hit for Horner. So the Cubs have a leadoff single. In the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-1 Yankees on top. Bottom of the 5th, runner on first base, nobody out. Second straight inning that the Cubs have a leadoff hit. Here is Pedro Ramirez. The pitch to Ramirez is called strike right on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Garrett Cole, 0-1. Yeah, when Jason makes that sort of joke, it's like I picture like a gray-haired man with like a mustache and like a Nazi uniform. I don't know. The pitch to Ramirez is a line drive to center field. Coming on is Grisham. He makes the catch. He throws back to first base. Oh, the ball goes behind Ben Rice, and Horner is going to go back to first base for a. He's going to go get back to first with a, getting back to first, and he's safe at back first base. If that throw was better to Rice, it would have possibly been a double play. They had Horner leading right there, and he was far off of second base when Grisham made the catch. But the throw was offline to Rice, so Horner is back in there safely. So 1 out, runner on first base, and up to bat comes Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson coming up to bat.
Guys, according to Joel Sherman, the Yankees are doing everything possible to acquire Luis Garcia Jr. More to come.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yep, Luis Garcia from the Nationals. All right, so 1 out, runner on first. Here is Swanson. Bottom of the 5th inning, Yankees have a 2-1 lead. Cole was at 68 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. 68 pitches, bottom of the 5th. Celia, I think he's an outfielder, if I'm not wrong. And the pitch to Swanson is a high fly ball in the air to center field. Grisham is under it, comes in a few steps, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So just like that, after the leadoff hit, Cole records 2 outs on 2 pitches.
Nice.
Hey, Cruz, what's going on? He would be a DH. Yeah, I would have to go back and look where Garcia usually plays, if he's also a DH too. Playing first, but with Yankees DH. Okay. So where would Ben Rice then go? Maybe Ben Rice goes back to catcher. And going off on the pitch was Horner. He steals second base there on the pitch from Cole. So Horner is at second base. Miguel Amaya is up at the plate. The first pitch was down low for a ball, 1-0. Horner steals second base. The pitch on the way. That one's in there for a called strike, 1-1 to Miguel Amaya. 1-1 here. And they're showing Girardi and Kay in the booth. showing some Cracker Jacks. And the pitch to Amaya is fouled away. The count is now 1-2.
What's going on?
Oh,
Yeah, we keep disappearing and getting added.
I don't know. Maybe the Wicked Witch of the West is playing jokes on us, and the data coordinator and the guy that sits all the way on the right, like we bowling characters. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. Strike three.
Nice.
Amaya strikes out swinging there. Beautiful slider from Garrett Cole gets Amaya swinging, and the Cubs have now struck out. They've struck out 4 times on Garrett Cole through 5 innings. And coming up in the top of the 6th, we will see Ben Rice, Rosario, and Spencer Jones come up to bat for the Yankees in the top half of the 6th inning. Yankees have a 2-1 lead. So we're about an hour and 15 minutes in the game. Yankees 2-1 lead going to the 6th. Appreciate you guys coming aboard today. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And a lot of stuff going on, trades, rumors, a lot going on. So we'll definitely have that covered for you guys. If anything breaks during tonight's show, then Joe will have the update for you guys, and we will break the news to you guys live. Of course, tomorrow, there should be a lot of breaking news tomorrow when we're on live. So nothing wrong with that. Always fun. We're going to be talking to the guests about what it's like for what it was like for them during the deadline day, what it was like for their team, and all those sort of things as well. So thank you guys. Celia says it's the same old with this team, Evan. Them getting him to play DH instead of trading Jazz. He plays second base. Yeah. That's true, yeah. I mean, if anything, I would trade Jazz for Luis Ariz, but the problem is the Giants wouldn't take on a free agent for a guy that's already a free agent with the Giants. I don't think they would do that. This year, Garcia has played 93 games at first base, but played second base in previous years, 2023, 121, 2024, 129 games, and 2025, 129. Okay, great. So he should take over for Jazz then. But, of course, the Yankees will put him at a different spot just to make Jazz happy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No. Well, we do have a mini scoreboard update. The White Sox have a 5-0 lead on the Rays in the bottom of the 7th. So it looks like the White Sox are going on to win today's game. Last night, the Braves also traded for Lane Thomas and Bailey Falter from the Royals. And as I mentioned, Luis Castillo was traded to the White Sox.
Yep. So up now for the Yankees, at the plate, we have Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch, and he fouls one back for make the count 0-1. Rhea sets the pitch. This one's low and away for ball 1. So now at a count of 1-1. The 1-1 to Rice. This one's fouled back. Brings the count to 1-2. The 1-2 to Rice. Swing and a miss. And that's Ben Rice's 3rd strikeout of the day. And is the first out of the 6th inning. Ben Rice not having a good day today. It's unfortunate. Up next, we have Ahmed Rosario, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a flyout. The pitch to Rosario. That just gets in there for a called strike. Brings the count to 0-1. The 0-1. This one's low and away for ball 1. Reyes sets the pitch. This is foul back. Brings the count to 1-2. The 1-2 to Rosario. And pops this one up. Flies to right field, and Suzuki makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So next we have Spencer Jones, who's 0 for 2 today. Reyes sets the pitch. That just gets in there for a call strike. He's got to 0-1. The 0-1 to Jones. This one's down into the dirt. Brings the count to 1-1. So Reyes sets the pitch. Spencer Jones pops this one up to third base, and Alex Bregman makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So just like that, Yankees go down 1-2-3. Coming up next, score still 2-1 Yankees. And coming up next for the Cubs, we have Pete Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, and Michael Busch.
Thank you, Johnny. Great job there. Yep, so going to the bottom of the sixth, time for our second scoreboard update of the day here. So bringing the scores to you guys, 2-1 Yankees lead going to the bottom of the sixth. 2-0 Phillies still in the bottom of the third. That game is still delayed, by the way. Phillies and Orioles, Phillies up 2-0. Braves are up 4-2 over the Nationals in the top of the eighth. The Blue Jays have tied the Cardinals 1-1 in the top of the ninth. The Guardians are up 5-0 on the Diamondbacks in the top of the sixth. That game is also delayed. The Reds are up 9-1 on the Pirates going to the bottom of the fifth. The White Sox up 5-0 on the Rays, top of the eighth inning. The Marlins are still up 1-0 over the Mets in the top of the eighth inning. The Astros up 3-2 on the Rangers in the top of the sixth. The Astros are now in first place in the AL West. Royals and Rockies are tied up at 1 going to the top of the third. Angels have a 2-0 lead on the Brewers, top of the third. And coming up in just about 20 minutes, we'll have the Tigers and Athletics. And then we'll have the Giants against the Padres coming up as well at 4:10. Twins and Mariners are about to get underway. And then coming up tonight at 7:20 will be the Red Sox against the Dodgers. So that's your scoreboard update. Looks like the Rays are going to lose today, so Yankees hopefully will hold on and win this game today. And we'll see what happens. Celia says if this Garcia deal actually goes through, they need to sit Jazz and place him at second base. They have so many dead spots in that. Yes, definitely, Celia. And with Big G going out right now, with him not being in the lineup, you can definitely flip-flop him at DH with Paul Goldschmidt if you want. There are definitely things that you can do with that as well.
So returning to the mound for the Yankees, we have Garrett Cole, who's currently sitting at 74 pitches. And up at the plate for the Cubs, we have Pete Crow Armstrong. And the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss for strike one. Cole sets the pitch, and this one's away and outside for ball one. So we're at a count 1-1. The 1-1 to Crow Armstrong. This one's outside for ball two. So we're at 2-1. The 2-1. This one's Fouled back. Brings the count to 2-2. So Cole sets. Delivers. This one's inside. So it brings the count to a full 3-2. The 3-2 to Crow Armstrong. This one's popped up and it looks like it's going to go into the stands. So Pete Crow Armstrong stays alive. The 3-2. And this one's down low and inside for ball 4. So just like that, Pete Crow Armstrong walks. And up next, we have Suzuki, who was 1 for 2 today.
Yes. Really quick, Johnny, I do have an update right here from Talking Yanks about Luis Garcia. So it says here that that the 26-year-old Garcia hitting 283, 873 OPS will be under contract through next year as well. The Yankees have discussed Double-A pitcher Jack Kerbert in negotiations.
Okay. As you know, Cashman is not a fan of rentals. So, so Suzuki gets a single on there, and now we have runners at first and second. So he hit it off to left field for a single. It dropped down in front of Jones. So we have 2 on and no outs here at the bottom of the 6th. And now we're going to have a mound visit. Yeah, I agree, Chef Nick. Yeah, Stan, I don't know, man.
He's a lost cause.
Dude,
This
my
is
dead
why you
derby, Mr. Fuzzles, has better legs and arms than him.
This is why you don't give players 15-year contracts anymore. At that point, they're going to wear down. They're going to be in their middle 30s. They're going to wear down. Put it in a lost and found like it. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Just like a wall bulldog.
Yep. So we have runners on first and second. Next we have Michael Bush, and he hits this one, but goes foul to Ben Rice. Throws into the stands. So now we're at a count of 0-1. Now on deck, we have Alex Bregman. So right now the Cubs are threatening. These comments, man.
Yes, Chef. Yep.
Oh, man. Yep, so the 0-2 to Bush. Cole sets. The pitch. This one's up high for ball 1, so we're at 1-2. Yeah, these comments.
Mighty funny.
The 1-2 to Bush. Cole sets. The pitch. Fouls one back to stay alive to keep the count still at 1-2.
in biology class, we used to do dissections. I think Stanton's limbs could be part of those dissections.
Yeah.
Why does the guy get hurt so often? Oh, wait, he has so many cracks in his bones. That's why. More
The
than a
1-2.
skeleton.
This one's down low to keep the count at an even 2-2.
Ah, Dax Anderson. Yep. Nice one, Jason. Well, we know Anthony Volpe has more trade value than that guy.
The 2-2 to Bush. This one's outside. So we're now at a full count of 3-2. So right now, the Cubs are threatening. Runners on first and second. No outs. And a count of 3-2.
Big pitch here.
The pitch. This one swung on. This one's going way back to right field, but it's going to be there to make the catch and the throw. It looks like a runner's going to score. Is that the case? No. Okay, so they held Pete Crow Armstrong at third. I know he was tagging. I didn't know if he was going to make it in time, but Dominguez threw it in. So thankfully, there's nobody scored there. But runners did advance second and third.
Yes, Nathan, thank you for the update there. Yep, Double-A starter Jack Herbert being discussed as part of that deal. I think he's the number 14th Yankees ranked prospect right now.
Yep. So next we have Alex Bregman, and that's in there for a called strike. So 0-1 on Bregman. Cole Sets delivers. This one's down low for ball one. And that's in there for a ball, but Wells is going to challenge it. And it did look like a strike, so let's see what the ABS challenge comes up as. And that is it. It just catches the corner for a strike, so that is overturned. So great job by Wells there. That's huge. So now we have a 1-2 on Bregman.
That was actually Garrett Cole who challenged it.
Oh, was it? Okay, sorry, I didn't catch that. Thank you.
So good.
The 1-2. Oh, did he go? He checked the swing and he got him. He struck him out. Nice. Yeah, so Bregman went all the way. Looked like he was trying to do a check swing on there, but he went all the way. So awesome. That was a huge out there for Garrett Cole. Great job. And I feel like Garrett Cole's a little fired up, especially after giving up that double.
Two former teammates right there from the Astros.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yep. So 2 outs. We have runners on second and third. And we are the bottom 6. And up next, we have Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Yeah, Charles. So the pitch, and that is in there for a ball. So we're at 2-0. So Cole sets the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. So that's 2-1 on Happ. So the 2-1, this one's down low and inside for ball 3. So we're going to have to count of 3-1.
That's not going to be overturned.
Yeah, so they try to do another challenge here. Unfortunately, Call remains the same, and the Yankees lose a challenge. So the 3-1 to Hap. The pitch. And that's in there for a strike. So now we had a full count of 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and that is inside for a ball. So bases loaded, Hap walks, and Nico Horner is coming to the plate, who was 1 for 2 today.
What would you do here, Johnny? Cole at 99 pitches. What do you think?
Well, I think we did this before, where what I see is going to happen is Cole's going to say, I got this. But if we've seen, was it last weekend or something where we did that and they gave up the run? So
the Dodgers, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'll just take Cole out in this situation. Yeah, there's no argument there. Yep, he's just going.
Yeah, so it was against the Dodgers. It was actually the game that I called that Friday night. Cole was at, I believe, 99 pitches, and then he pitched to Muncy. He allowed that 2-run home run.
Yes. Okay,
so
yes.
Yep. So it looks like Boone's going to make the move now to go to the bullpen, which I think is the right decision here. No argument from Garrett Cole. Let's see who's going to come in to pitch, hopefully to get this last out.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for an update. We'll update you as soon as we know who's coming up.
Yep, so the Cubs have bases loaded, bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs, bases loaded, 2-1 Yankees still on top. I'll read you Cole's final line as well after this inning because if he allows runs, it's going to be charged to Cole. So after this inning, I'll read Cole's box score. Looks like Horner is going to come up to bat, so I think the Yankees might go to a right-handed pitcher in the bullpen. We know the Yankees are keyed on the analytics with the righty versus righty matchups. Lefty-lefty, so I think they might go to a right-hander right here. Maybe Angel Chavihi, possibly. We'll see. Oh, no, it's going to be Brent Hedrick. Hedrick is going to come in. So righty on lefty matchup here.
Yep, so, yeah, Hedrick's coming in, who's been great for us for pretty much for the year. So hopefully he can come through and get this out. This would be a massive out. We definitely need this because Cubs are threatening with bases loaded.
For sure. Guys, hit that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel. Numbers are rising, so thank you guys. Please hit that like button. Not going to want to miss out on the shows coming up.
Yep, so Hedrick sets the pitch, and this one's high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. This one's down low for ball 2. So 2-0 on Horner. Oh, you see that the update from Joe. According to reports, Garcia is now leaving for the tunnel to the dugout, so he may have been moved. Let's see. Yep, so the pitch, and that's down there for a ball, and looks like Wells is going to challenge.
I don't know. No, it's not going to be.
And just like that, it's confirmed as a ball, so right now it's 3-0. And Yankees are out of challenges, and we're only in the bottom of the 6th, so.
Oh, God, come on.
The 3-0, that just gets in there for a called strike. So 3-1.
We got away with that one. That was not a strike. That was outside.
I will take it. So Hendricks sets the 3-1 to Horner. This one's pitched. This one swung on. This one's going to center field, but Grisham's going to be there to make the catch and the final out of the inning. So just like that, Hendricks gets us out of the trouble. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. And Yankees are still up 2-1 over the Cubs.
Wow, I'm genuinely surprised that Horner even swung at that pitch.
Yeah.
So we got away with one there, but the Yankees at the end of 6 still hold a 2-1 lead. Garrett Cole's final line for the day is as follows right now. Cole went 5 2/3, allowed 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 5 Ks, and his ERA lowers to 3.42 on the season. So good outing by Garrett Cole. Hopefully the bullpen can hold this lead, but the offense needs to do more. This is what we constantly keep saying. Yankees offense needs to provide some more run support for this bullpen. Nothing is safe. No lead is safe. The Cubs are a good team. Yankees need to put up some more runs here and hopefully put this one away as Dominguez, Jazz, and McMahon coming up to bat. Yep, so according to all reports, looks like that Garcia might be headed to the Yankees very, very soon. We'll see. And if we do get news on that, we'll break that for you guys, or Joe will break that for you guys as well.
Yeah, I keep refreshing here just to see.
It's been like 30 minutes since they said it was close. So hopefully everything in the deal works out. If the Yankees only have to give up a Double-A number 14 prospect, I'm very happy with that. I would be very happy. Yep. So as we're seeing down on the farm, George Lombard Jr., 308 average, had a great game yesterday for AAA. Dax Kilby as well, Henry Lalane. All right, so top of the 7th inning, up to bat will be Jason Dominguez, the new pitcher in for the Cubs. Oh, nope, sorry, not new pitcher yet. Ray is still in the game, so Colin Rea is still in the ball game here. The first pitch is outside 1-0 here on Dominguez, 1-0. Ray currently with 7 strikeouts. The pitch, ground ball through the hole, past Swanson under his glove for a base hit into left field. Nice piece of hitting by Dominguez as he leads off the 7th inning with a single. And that will now bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. Please don't swing at the first pitch. Cubs might go to their bullpen very soon here as Rea is high in his pitch count at 87 pitches. And yep, as soon as I say that, council is going to come out and make the change. So Rea is coming out. And we'll see who the Cubs make the change to in their bullpen. And if it's a left-handed pitcher, we'll see if the Yankees go to their bench. Possibly Volpe could pinch hit in this situation. I doubt it, but we shall see what happens. So most likely the Cubs are going to go with Rollison in their bullpen, who's a left-handed pitcher. Yeah, so it's going to be lefty Ryan Rollison. He's 5-1, 2.55 ERA, 42 1/3 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts. So we'll see what happens. It looks like Jazz is going to stay in the game. Thank you guys for being here. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tonight we have our trade deadline preview show, 8 o'clock. If the Yankees make a move before that, we'll let you guys know. And then, of course, we'll talk about it on tonight's stream. Tomorrow, all-day affair, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with guests, former players, people who are in the industry as well, talking to you guys about what they've been hearing as far as like trades go. And we'll definitely touch on a lot of points about how players feel at the deadline and how it can impact their teams. See what happens at the deadline. Yep, so if we get any other updates on Garcia, we'll let you guys know. All right, so we're getting ready here for Jazz Chisholm's at bat against Rollison. Runner on first base is Dominguez. 2-1 Yankees lead, top of the 7th. Rollison now in the game. Jazz up to bat. And here we go. The first pitch from Rollison. And he's going to look back at first base. Dominguez is back in there safely at first. Jazz is 0 for 2 today. Here comes the first pitch to Jazz. The pitch inside 1-0. 1-0 here on Jazz Chisholm. McMahon is on deck. Cubs going with the lefty to face Jazz and Ryan McMahon. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Inside sinker ties up Jazz. The count is now 1-1. 1-1 on Jazz Chisholm. Dominguez at first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Rollison deals the pitch. This one is grounded foul. And the count is now going to be 1-2. 1-2 on Jazz Chisholm, who's 0 for 2. 1-2 here. Taking a little timeout here. So 1-2 on Jazz. One, two on the way from Rollison. At the stretch, the pitch. Up and inside, 2-2. 2-2 on Jazz Chisholm. Hey, Joseph, Evan, what does Jason think of Garcia? Well, I'm pretty sure, I think he likes Garcia. Garcia is one of those pesky hitters on the Nationals. He's definitely a good hitter. And I think Jason likes him on the Nationals. Doesn't like him because he's a good player. That's what I meant to say. The 2-2 pitch is outside 3-2, full count on Jazz Chisholm. But yes, Jason has definitely seen a lot of the Nationals play and has seen a lot of Garcia, so good question there. Jason will definitely give you guys a scouting report if the Yankees do trade for him tonight on the show. I know he has good power numbers. Lefty bat. I think he's hitting 283. So 3-2 full count on Jazz Chisholm, and here we go. The pitch on the way. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice sinker from Rollison. Gets Jazz swinging and missing there for strike 3. Jazz goes down for the second time today. He's 0 for 3. So nothing new about that at bat. One away here in the top of the 7th, as that will now bring up Ryan McMahon. Jason says Garcia is an above-average hitter and fast on the bases. Definitely a guy you want in your lineup. Thank you, Jason. And Rollison deals the pitch in there for a called strike on McMahon. The count is 0-1. McMahon hit that single back in the 3rd inning, which allowed Caballero to hit that 2-run home run. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way from Rollison to McMahon. The pitch in there for a called strike. Paints the bottom of the zone with a sinker. 0-2. 0-2 here on Ryan McMahon. Top of the 7th. Yankees still have a 2-1 lead. Runner on first base, 1 out. And the Yankees must put up some more runs in this game before the bullpen blows it. Here comes the 0-2 on the way. Rollison sets at the belt. Hickson deals the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, fouled away. Hit that one very hard, but fouled away right there. So the count remains at 0-2. On deck is Caballero. 0-2 here on McMahon. O2 on the way here from Rollison. McMahon stepping back into the box. 0-2 on the way here from Rollison. The pitch. This one is a fly ball to left field. Shallow left field coming over is Bregman, but there's going to be no play. The ball goes foul out of play. Third base side out of play. So McMahon stays alive here. Count remains 0-2. 0-2 here on Ryan McMahon. O2 count on McMahon. Here comes the 0-2 from Rollison. He is at the stretch, and Rollison deals the 0-2. The pitch. This one is a ground ball, foul away. Fouled away there by McMahon. Count remains at 0-2. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. 0-2 count on McMahon. Runner on first, one away, top of the seventh. Rollison sets, and we're ready for the 0-2. The pitch. Oh, he's going to look back at first base again. Dominguez is back in there safely. And the count remains 0-2. Top of the seventh, the Yankees 2-1 lead. Yes, another good start for Cole today. Great start. Here comes the 0-2 on the way from Rollison. The pitch. And this one is swung on and missed by McMahon for strike 3. Goes down swinging there on the sweeper. So 2 strikeouts for Rollison in his first 2 batters. And now that will bring up Jose Caballero. 1 for 2 on the day with a home run. The Yankees' only 2 runs of the day came from this guy's bat back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Jose Caballero, in there for a called strike, 0-1. Nice curveball there from Rollison. 0-1 here on Jose. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Rollison. Rollison sets the pitch, and this one is a fly ball into left field. Coming in is Pico Armstrong, and he can't make the play. It drops in front of him for a base hit. Dominguez goes to second base. Caballero goes to first, and that is another hit for Jose on the day. He is 2 for 3. Yankees have runners on first and second with 2 outs. 2 outs, runners on first and second. And now the Yankees are going to go to their bench. So pinch hitting here for, I believe, Austin Wells is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt pinch hitting for Wells. With the lefty on the mound, they don't want Wells facing him. Another, I think they're showing Joe Girardi behind the plate. Yep. Girardi used to play with the Cubs back in the day. I believe Girardi played his first major league game at Wrigley Field, if I'm not wrong. So Rollison with a meeting on the mound here with the pitching coach. Goldschmidt coming up to pinch hit here for Austin Wells in the 9-hole. Of course, Girardi also used to be on the Marquee Sports Network with John Shambi with the Cubs Network. Wish he was still our manager.
I agree.
No reason for him to have been fired. Here comes the first pitch on the way to Goldschmidt from Rollison. The pitch. This one is down low and inside, 1-0. Nathan says the Blue Jays have acquired Jameson Taillon and cash considerations from the Cubs for a player to be named later or cash considerations. Thank you, Nathan. The 1-0 pitch to Goldie is a fastball that's in there for a called strike. The count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1 from Rollison. The pitch. And this one is popped up, but it's going to go foul out of play. Foul out of play. The count is now 1-2. So the count is 1-2 here on Goldschmidt. And Rolison steps off the mound here. Here comes the 1-2 on the way from Rolison. He sets the pitch. This one is fouled away. Thought he swung on and missed, but nope, it was fouled away. So the count remains at 1-2. Rolison has 18 pitches here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs, first and second. The 1-2 pitch coming up to Goldschmidt. Rolison at the belt, and the pitch in the dirt, 2-2. 2-2 now on Goldschmidt. Here comes the 2-2 on the way from Rolison. Once again at the stretch. Taking all the time he wants at the pitch clock. And he deals the pitch. This one is grounded foul out of play. The count remains at 2-2. 2-2 here on Goldschmidt. Of course, being a former St. Louis Cardinal, he used to play a lot of games at Wrigley Field. Here comes the 2-2 on the way. The pitch. And this one is a high fly ball into center field. PCA is right there, moving a couple steps to his left, but he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. And so now the Yankees leave more runners on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. That felt like a long inning. Coming up for the Cubs will be Pedro Ramirez, Dansby Swanson, and Miguel Amaya up to bat for the Cubs in the bottom of the 7th. Once again, thank you guys for being here. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome Ultra Cowboy to the stream. What's going on? Luis Garcia Jr., what do you think? It would be a good move for the Yankees. Don't want to say too much else on it because it hasn't happened yet. But I will give my thoughts if that becomes official. Don't want to say too much right now.
Yeah, I've just been looking at his stats. I mean, not too bad. It was definitely I feel like that'll be an improvement. I'm just not happy if they're going to platoon him. If that's what they're going to do, then it feels like you're trying to have solutions with problems just to make more problems. I don't know. It makes no sense.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens till it's official.
Yep, I agree. Pretty much from the track record of what the Yankees like to do with these trade pieces, they like to mix and match with some guys on the roster. There's usually not efficiently like a clear plan for them to play at a certain position. They can certainly be in other positions. They can play different spots right away. But when the Yankees trade for these guys, they don't really have a clear plan of what they want to definitely do with them right away. So this guy, he could DH, he could play first, second. But if I had to choose, I would definitely replace him with Jazz Chisholm. I would definitely replace Jazz with Luis Garcia. No doubt in my mind. But what the Yankees would do, they would probably play him all over the place and have him at DH as well. Yep, salute to you, Ultra Cowboy. Thank you for being here, Ultra. Appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch from Hedrick to Ramirez. It's a called strike 0-1. 0-1 here on Ramirez. The pitch. And this one is flied in the air to right field down the line. It's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 now on Pedro Ramirez. Warming up in the Yankees bullpen is Tim Hill and Paul Blackburn. 0-2 is the count on Ramirez. And the pitch from Hedrick. This one is outside 1-2. Just missed there with a splitter off the corner of the plate. The count is 1-2 here on Ramirez. Switch hitting from the right side this time. Here comes the 1-2 on the way. The pitch. Up high, misses 2-2. 2-2 now on Ramirez. Here comes the 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a four-seam fastball. And that is the first out for the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 away. Quick update here. The White Sox beat the Rays 9-1. The Marlins beat the Mets 2-0. And let's see, is there a final on the Blue Jays game? Yep, the Cardinals beat the Blue Jays 5-1. So the Rays lose, the Blue Jays lose, and we'll see what happens with the Red Sox tonight. We'll see what happens with the Orioles a little bit later on. The first pitch to Swanson is the swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 here on Swanson. The 0-1 pitch is fouled away, just got a tip of it. He fouls this one away, so the count is now 0-2. Ali Sanchez is now in the game replacing Austin Wells at catcher because he was pinch hit for by Goldschmidt, so that allowed him to be on the bench, and now Ali Sanchez is in the game. Why would the Yankees get another left-handed hitter in Garcia? Yeah, that's true, Bronx, but at least he has a good batting average. The pitch on the way, this one is upstairs, 1-2. Yeah, Ultra, I agree with that comment right there. Scuba luck out, yeah. The 1-2 pitch, and this one is lined foul down the third base line, just foul. And the count remains now at 1-2. One and 2 is the count here on Dansby Swanson. Yankees still have a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out, first and second, nobody on base. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Hedrick. And the pitch, this one is swung on and missed for strike 3. He got him with a slider in the dirt. Nice pitch. And there are now 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning, 2 away. Two outs here at bottom of the 7th inning. 2 strikeouts here for Hedrick. Here comes Miguel Amaya up to bat. The first pitch to Amaya is a fastball that catches the outside corner for a called strike 1. 0-1 here on Amaya, who's 0-2 on the day. Gary Sanchez is coming back to catch. Oh, no, please, no. The pitch is fouled away by Amaya. The count is now 0-2. Great inning so far by Hedrick. Let's finish him off right here. Here comes the 0-2 on the way from the lefty Brent Hedrick. He deals the pitch. This one is lifted, foul out of play. And the count remains at 0-2. 0-2 here on Miguel Amaya. Oh and 2 on Amaya. And here comes the 0-2. Hedrick deals. This one is outside, 1-2. 1-2 is the count now on Amaya. 1-2 here on Miguel Amaya. And here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Hedrick deals the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice. Got him. Struck out the side. 1-2-3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. That'll do it for the 7th inning. Yankees still holding on graciously to a 2-1 lead. We're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. Yankees have a 2-1 lead. And that's it right there. So let's see if the Yankees can hold on. Again, they need more offense. Need some more offense to win today's game. Yeah. No, Bronx. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's just, it would be nice to get some guys with higher batting averages on this team. Bring back Gary Sanchez. That's what Cashman does, running it back. Yeah, but I don't think they would bring Sanchez back. I just don't.
Yeah. Cashman likes reunions.
He does, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't do it for me. It's like basically having Ali Sanchez. Pretty much, I mean, Sanchez is a better hitter than Gary Sanchez is, but they're both slow and not the best defensively. Yankees need Hunter Goodman and Zach Neto. Yeah, that's a good perspective right there, Ultra, but Cashman, he wouldn't do that. I would definitely go after Luis Torrens from the Mets if I had that option. Go after the guy from the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera, if he's on the market. We shall see. I don't see Goodman happening. I don't see Jeffers happening. No. Yeah, I thought that from day one. I never saw those guys as realistic fits with the Yankees. Johnny, I'll be right back. Just going to plug in my phone real quick.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Yankees definitely need to make a couple moves here. We can see already offensively, we're in dire need for some help. Yep. So Roslin will still be on the mound for the Cubs, and coming to the plate for the Yankees, we have Trent Grisham, who is currently 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. The pitch. This one's in there for a called strike to bring the count to 1-1. Roslin sets the pitch. This one's hit over to right field, and Suzuki's there to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Goes a line drive out right to Suzuki. So up next, we have Ben Rice, who's 0 for 3 today for 3 strikeouts. And thank you for that update, Joe. Says John Morossi also saying Yankees are close. Will take win years to come to complete the deal. So we'll see what happens. So Roslin sets the pitch to Rice. This one's high and away for ball 2. So that's 2-0 on Rice. Yeah, you're right, Charles. I hear you. The 2-0. This one's up high for ball 3. So right now, 3-0 on Rice. Let's see if Rice can take advantage of this. Already had 3 strikeouts. Let's see if he can redeem himself. The 3-0. And that's in there for a called strike. So that's 3-1. The 3-1. That's in there for another called strike. So just like that, Ben Rice has now to a full count, 3-2. The pitch. This one's popped up to left field, and it looks like Ian Happ is going to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So just like that, 2 easy outs for Roslin. And it looks like there's going to be a mound visit. And looks like a pitching change will be made.
Yep, pitching change coming up for Chicago. Seems like there's a pitching change in every inning now.
Yeah.
Going with matchups. So once again, guys, I'll just read out the finals again for today so that you remember. So the Rays lost today by a score of 9-1 against the White Sox. Unfortunately, the Mets lost to the Marlins 2-0. The Marlins took 3 out of 4 from the Mets. Mets traded Peralta today to the Rays for 3 prospects. Cardinals beat the Blue Jays 5-1. The Braves beat the Nationals 4-2. and other games going on as well. So thank you guys for being here. Press the like button. Again, tonight's show is going to be great. Trade deadline preview show talking all things about breaking news, trade deadline news, Yankees news, Mets, everything else. It's going to be an action-packed show. Ultra, going to your question, if there's a strike for controllable starters, is a year added if there is no 2027 season? Cashman will love those type of players. Well, I do know that if there is a lockout, which there will be, the players are not paid during that time. So I'm not sure if that just transfers over with their years of control to the next year, or if that is just for next season. I'm not so sure about that, Ultra. But we'll definitely bring that up too. That's a great question for tomorrow, for tomorrow's show. We'll bring that up for tomorrow. I'll make sure to ask that question. I'll take a picture. I'll take a screenshot of your question, and we'll make sure to ask that one for you, Ultra. So I'll give you an answer there, Ultra, after tomorrow's show. Welcome, Noah Gamer, to the stream. What's up, Noah Gamer?
Welcome. It's not updating on my end, but did you see who they replaced Ryan Rosson with?
Oh, it's Aaron Savali.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I see it on the screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, yep. Up next, we have Aaron Savali. He replacing Ryan Roslin, and the pitch to Rosario, and that's a swing and a miss to bring the count to a even 1-1. And Ahmed Rosario gets a single into left field. So just like that, Ahmed Rosario has a 2-out single.
Nice.
See if the Yankees take advantage of this. Maybe get an insurance run or two. Yep. So up next, we have Spencer Jones, and he pops this one up. It's in the infield, and it looks like the catch will be made. And just like that, Dansby Swanson makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So it's unfortunate Yankees didn't come through in that inning. But coming up next for the Cubs, we have Pete Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, and Michael Busch.
How many one-pitch outs does this team have to have in one single game? I mean, literally so many one-pitch outs.
It's frustrating.
Yep. More frustrating than watching a bulldog chase the hamburger down the street.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see who the Yankees put in if they decide to stay with Hedrick. I doubt it because he came in the 6th, and then he also came in for the 7th. So I doubt that he's going to be able to go for the 8th. I think they'll go with someone else, even though he only faced one batter in the bottom of the 6th. Just trying to bring it up for you guys to see who they bring in when there's an update.
Yeah.
So going to the 8th. What was that, Johnny?
I was trying to refresh to see who they're going to bring in, but it's nothing showing up yet.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, Jason. Yep. I agree with that, Charles. Yep. Hey, Below, what's going on?
Hey, Billo. How you doing?
Yep. Celia says that's what's so frustrating about this team. What offense is going to help this approach? I don't see anything helping.
Yep. So it looks like Paul Blackburn is going to be replacing Brent Hendrick.
Yep. Thank you. Not yet, Below. Still waiting. The deal is close. It was also close 45 minutes ago. So we're still waiting on that deal to happen.
Yeah, I keep refreshing. Still no update. Yep. So on the mound round for the Yankees, we have Paul Blackburn, and coming to the plate for the Cubs, we have Pete Crow Armstrong, who's currently 0 for 1 for today. Blackburn sets, steals, and this one's fouled off. Bring the count to 0-1. Yeah, I agree, Charles. The pen is definitely getting gassed, and part of that is there's no support from our offense to give us a decent cushion where, you don't have to worry about putting this guy in, this other guy in,
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1 to Crow Armstrong. This one's way up high for ball 1. The 1-1. The pitch. This one's outside for ball 2. It looks like Pete Armstrong steps off the plate. Blackburn sets the pitch, and this one's fouled off. So we're at an even count of 2-2. Blackburn sets the pitch. This one's low and inside for ball 3. So we're at a full count of 3-2. So he tried to check his swing, but he didn't go. So we have a full count on Pete Armstrong. The pitch, and this one's fouled off to stay alive. The 3-2. This is fouled off once again. So Pete Armstrong is battling to stay alive. Blackburn sets the pitch. And that one's down low for ball 4. So just like that, Pete Armstrong has a leadoff walk. And now coming up next, we have Suzuki, who is 2 for 3 today with a double, a strikeout, and a run scored. So
I'm just a little bit worried about Blackburn in this inning here. I'm not the best fan of it.
So Blackburn sets the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike.
Mighty funny. Yeah. Yep.
The 0-1. That is low and outside for ball 1. So we're at a count of 1-1. Blackburn throws to first. The check on Armstrong, but he gets back there safely. The 1-1. This one's fouled back to bring the count to 1-2. So the 1-2 on Suzuki. Blackburn sets the pitch, and that is in there for a called strike 3. So just like that, Blackburn gets the first out of the inning. So great job there by Blackburn.
Nice pitch.
So coming up next, we have Michael Bush, who's 1 for 3 today with a strikeout and an RBI. Blackburn sets the pitch, and that is outside for ball 1. So the 1-0 the Bush, and that one's down low for ball 2. And on the on-deck circle, we have Alex Bregman, who's been 0 for 3 for today. The pitch, and that one's outside for ball 3. So just like that, Michael Bush is 3-0.
Oh, God.
So can Blackburn get himself out of this hole? The pitch, and that's in there. They gave the green light to the runner, and he gets in there safe. But it doesn't matter because that was ball 4 anyway, so runners on first and second. So just like that.
It's just a matter of time before they score another run.
Yeah.
They threaten. They not very nervous about this right now.
Yeah, so right now we have a mound visit. Checking in on Blackburn. Runners on first and second. There's only 1 out. And up next, we have Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 3 today. But you never want Alex Bregman up with runners on base because it could mean some trouble.
Bregman. Yankee killer Bregman.
So Blackburn sets the pitch. And that is in there for a call strike, but Bregman is going to challenge. And he gets it right. So it's overturned, and now it is a ball. So, and the Cubs still have 2 challenges remaining. So right now it's 1-0 on Bregman. Blackburn sets the pitch. That is swung on. That one's going way back, but it's at the warning track. Grisham makes the catch. He throws in. Pete Cronin tags up, and he goes to third. So now we have runners on the corners with 2 outs. So Bregman hit that hard, but it stayed in the park. And
a lot of these close fly balls.
Yep. Yeah, so now it looks like another mound visit, but it looks like this one's going to be a pitching change as Aaron Boone makes his way to the mound, points to the bullpen, and they're going to bring Bednar in, and hopefully he can get out the final 4 outs of the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of these close fly balls by the Cubs, they've been held back by the wind.
Yes. So
a lot of them been, yep.
Thank you for being the Windy City.
Yes, thank you for your rain and atmosphere culture of humanness, allowing the ball to die at the warning track. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Nature.
Yep. But yeah, Chicago's a nice city. So yeah, Ian Happ coming up against Bednar, hopefully for the 4-out save.
Yeah, this will be a massive win for the Yankees since the Rays lost. We'll be able to get closer. to first place, but we'll see what happens. We're still getting these 4 outs. Game's not over.
We have an update from Jason just now. Camille Duvall has given up a 3-run home run against the Reds.
No way. Oh, man. That's rough. No.
Have fun with him, Pirates. Not even a small box angle can save him. He is going to struggle with the Pirates. Yep. Not even God can save Camille Duvall.
Oh, that's rough.
Trying to see who he gave the home run up to. Oh, it was against Tyler Stevenson. Okay. So
Yeah,
the
it
Reds
looks
now
like
have
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just going to say the Reds have now a 10-2 lead on the Pirates.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like the Cubs just made a offensive substitution. They're going to pitch run Justin Dean for Michael Bush. So.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, Justin Dean steals to second, and not even an attempt is made by Ali Sanchez. So now they have runners on second and third. And that throw actually was a strike that was made to Ian Happ. So right now he's 0-1 on Ian Happ. Bednar sets the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 2. So just like that, Ian Happ is down 0-2. The 0-2 to Happ, the pitch. This one swung on into left field, and it's going to be there for Spencer Jones to make the out. So awesome, just like that. That is the final of the inning. So Bednar gets the Yankees out of the jam. And let's see if the Yankees can get some insurance runs. So up next we have Jason Dominguez, Chaz Chisholm Jr., and Ryan McMahon.
Thank you, Johnny. Great call in that inning. Thank you. Now, this has been a very tight, contested game all game long. Cubs have been threatening all day. They just cannot find that tying run across the plate. Yankees are playing escape room artists right now with their pitching staff.
Yeah.
They are escaping out of trouble. Finding that magic key. Unlike the clairvoyants, they couldn't find anything. Neither can Mike Warren or Greg Zach either. They're pointless. Looks like an unresponsive email. Yeah, just unrespond, no response. Yeah. Just be a typical Philly guy. Yeah, we get it. Oh, God. Anyway, just joking about that. So we got Dominguez coming up. It looks like Savali is going to stay in the game here for the Cubs. Carson Kelly is going to replace Justin Dean batting third. So Kelly comes in for catching duties, batting third, if the game goes to a bottom of the ninth. After the game, we will give some promotional updates, and then we will sign off for the day because we'll be back in about 3 hours for the trade deadline preview show. Yep, so the Yankees have a homestand with the Cardinals, homestand against the Braves, and then they're also home against the Mariners. So a 3-series homestand before they head on the road again back to Toronto. Here's Jason Dominguez. The first pitch from Savali is a cutter that's in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 here on Jason Dominguez, who has a hit today. And the 0-1 pitch to Dominguez. This one is lifted in the air. Foul territory. Catcher comes in. Third base side. The third baseman coming in. Oh, my goodness. What a diving play by the catcher. Oh, what a play by the catcher there, made a diving play. That was Miguel Amaya, I believe, to make the catch in foul territory. What a spectacular play by Miguel Amaya right there. Never seen a catcher make that athletic play like that.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
So Miguel Amaya showing off some athleticism right now. One away, here is Jazz Chisholm. The pitch to Jazz is a curveball that's just, that was in there for a strike, but the umpire doesn't call it a strike. It's 1-0. 1-0 here on Jazz Useless Chisholm. And the pitch, that one's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. It should be 0-2, but it's 1-1. Below. I did see your joke above there below. The only fundamentals he can teach is the fun of the mental. Yeah. Don't want to go too deep into that. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one is fouled away. The count is now 1-2. And we have Yamaguchi back. Hello, this is Toro. I'm a Japanese guy, Yankees fan, recent move to Queens. I hit the like button again. Very nice listening. Thank you, Yamaguchi. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
The 1-2 pitch to Jazz. This one is fouled away, and the count remains at 1-2. Another update from Nathan Nationals manager Blake Butera has informed Luis Garcia that the trade is close to being completed.
Ooh, okay. I think
the
maybe
1-2 pitch. Yes.
Sorry.
No, we're good. The 1-2 pitch is outside 2-2. 2-2 is the count here on Jazz Chisholm Jr. And here comes the 2-2 on the way. The pitch. This one is grounded right back to the pitcher Savali. He throws to first, and Jazz is not even running to first base. He quits halfway through and just takes the bat and just leaves the field without even going all the way to first base. So 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Again, Jazz Chisholm with an 0 for day. Not providing anything. Why do the Yankees have a big allegiance to this guy? I would never understand why they do. The pitch to Ryan McMahon is a swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 on McMahon, who was 1 for 3 today. 2 outs, top of the ninth. The Yankees have a 2-1 lead. Here comes the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A very identical pitch right there. Nice splitter by Savali. And the count is now 0-2 here on Ryan McMahon. 0-2. Well, below, there was rumors that the Yankees' number 14 prospect, the pitching guy from Double-A Somerset, was rumored to go in that trade, the number 14 prospect from the Yankees system. The 0-2 pitch, this one is lifted foul out of play. The count remains here 0-2. Sorry, still 0-2. On deck is Jose Caballero with 2 hits on the day, including a 2-run home run, our only runs of the day. Of course, the Yankees have only scored 2 runs in every game of the series. The 0-2 pitch is outside 1-2. 1-2 here on Ryan McMahon. Here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to McMahon. The pitch. This one is fouled away again, and the count remains at 1-2. 1-2 here on Ryan McMahon. Yeah, below, just like when he traded for Joey Gallo. He traded all those prospects, Ezekiel Duran, Josh Smith, all to Texas for Joey Gallo. The pitch to McMahon is a little pop-up to second base, and right there is Horner to make the catch. And that will do it for the top of the ninth. We're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. Nico Horner will lead off, and then it will be followed by Pedro Ramirez and Dansby Swanson for the Cubs here in the...
Just gonna step down for like 1 minute. I'll be right back.
No problem, Johnny. Thank you. Yep. So you guys heard Horner, Ramirez, and Swanson coming up for the Cubs. Last licks here in the bottom of the ninth. Again, the Yankees pitching staff having to carry the load once again. The starting pitching, the bullpen, It is just crazy how much relying the Yankees do on their pitching staff to get them through every single game. I mean, the Yankees only scored 2 runs in every game of the series. Luckily, Will Warren provided you with a great outing in the game 1. Didn't give up any runs, had 7 strikeouts. He did a great job. Game 2, Max Fried, he allows that 1 run. Other than that, he was fine. He was good. And then Garrett Cole today allows 1 run, and the Yankees are still trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead that they have going to the 9th inning. Yep, so guys, thank you for supporting myself and Johnny today for the play-by-play. Again, tomorrow we'll have the big trade deadline show all day long, and then that night at 7 p.m. tomorrow night will be myself and Chef Nick calling the play-by-play for the Yankees and against the Cardinals. Yankees against the Cardinals tomorrow night, play-by-play with myself and Chef Nick. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on YankeeMania. You can listen to it on YouTube. And you can also watch the game as we do the play-by-play. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for the likes today. Thank you for the subscriptions. We've had at least 4 subs today on the channel. So thank you very much. Yamaguchi, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being a new subscriber here. So here in the bottom of the 9th inning, Bednar is remaining in the game. Leading off is Nico Horner. And here comes the first pitch on the way from Bednar. Bednar sets and deals the pitch. In there for a called strike, 0-1 with a 77-mile-per-hour curveball. 0-1 here on Horner. Welcome back, Johnny. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way, the pitch from Bednar. And this one is fouled off. The count is now 0-2. This is where we get excited, guys. This is where we get hype. Let's go. Let's rah-rah the Yankees to win this one today. Want to see your comments and thoughts. Thank you. Here comes the 0-2 on the way. Bednar deals the pitch. Fouled off again. The count remains here at 0-2. We know Horner's going to put up a good at-bat. Tough at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 on the way once again from Bednar. Bednar deals the pitch. And this one is lifted in the air to left field, not deep. Jones comes in and he makes the catch for the first out in the 9th inning. 1 away. One away here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that will now bring up Pedro Ramirez coming up to bat. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 1 away. Ramirez is 0-for-3 on the day. Bednar deals the first pitch to Ramirez. Outside 1-0. 1-0 here on Ramirez. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Bednar. He sets, he deals. The pitch is fouled off again. So the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Pedro Ramirez. Just surprised how the Cubs offense has not been able to manufacture a lot of runs in this series.
Yeah, it's one of their issues. I'm surprised they haven't made any moves yet, or will they make any moves this trade deadline?
The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. The count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Ramirez. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 1-2 count. Bednar looking to shut him down. Sit him down. Here comes the 1-2 on the way. The pitch. Up high, 2-2. 2-2 now on Ramirez. 2-2 is the count on Ramirez. Here comes the 2-2 from Bednar. The pitch. Fouled away, and the count remains 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 once again from Bednar. 12 pitches for him so far after the top of the eighth and now, or the bottom of the eighth and now the bottom of the ninth. 2-2 pitch on the way here from Bednar. Here comes the 2-2. The pitch fouled away again. Ramirez putting up another tough at bat. The count remains 2-2.
I hear you, Celia, but you still got to play the game, you know? I mean, Dodgers are good. They look good on paper, but they still have to perform.
Bednar sets for the 2-2. The pitch inside 3-2. Ramirez works the count full 3-2 on Bednar. 3-2 full count on Ramirez. The pitch inside and low for ball 4. Bednar walks Ramirez. Puts the tying run on base. Not good. Didn't want to walk him there. Now that brings up the scary Dansby Swanson, who is over 3 on the day, but he's always scary with his at-bat presence here. The first pitch on the way to Swanson from Bednar. The pitch fouled away, 0-1. 0-1 here on Swanson. Yes, Chef Bader is... Yeah, Bader, he's actually suspended from getting paid right now. He's not getting paid by the Giants, which is good. Hold these players accountable for injuries that they shouldn't even be involved in. Runner on first base, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth inning. Swanson up to bat here. The count is 0-1. Bednar sets and deals the 0-1 pitch. And now he steps off. Steps off the mound as the pitch clock was winding down to 0. 0-1 here on Swanson. Runner on first base, 1 out. Yankees up 2-1. Here comes the 0-1. The pitch in there for a strike. Going to second base and stealing second base is Pedro Ramirez. He gets in safely. And now the Cubs have the tying run in scoring position. Runner on second base. Good lead there by Ramirez, and he stole that base with ease. Not a good throw by Ollie Sanchez, not a strong throw. It bounced to Jazz Chisholm. Not in time. Runner on second base, 1 out. The count is 0-2 here on Swanson. The pitch outside, 1-2. Swanson does not chase at a curveball. The count is now 1-2. On deck will be the pinch hitter, Michael Conforto. So pinch hitting for Amaya. Next at bat is going to be Michael Conforto. Here comes the 1-2 on the way. Bednar from the stretch. Kicks and deals. The pitch. This one is a ground ball to third base. McMahon on the backhand throws to first in time to get Swanson at first base. He is out at first base, 2 away here. The runner does not advance from second. Ramirez stays at second base, 2 outs. Runner on second base, and up to bat will be Michael Conforto. Two outs. Runner on second. Conforto coming up to bat, pinch hitting for Miguel Amaya. Yankees are 1 out away from taking 2 out of 3 from the Cubs and moving on to tomorrow back home in the Bronx against St. Louis Cardinals, another NL Central team. First pitch coming up here from Bednar to Conforto. Bednar sets and deals the pitch outside, but the umpire calls it a strike. Nope, it's going to be overturned. Conforto wants the ABS challenge. He's going to win it. The call will be overturned to ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 here on Michael Conforto. Tying run on second. The 1-0 pitch to Conforto. That one is in there for a called strike. Nice curveball from Bednar. The count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Michael Conforto. Here comes the 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice splitter from Bednar. Gets him chasing at a splitter down low in the dirt. The count is now 1-2, and the Yankees are one strike away from winning this game. Conforto takes the timeout at home plate. Runner on second, 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, the Yankees up 2-1. Here comes the 1-2 on the way. Bednar sets and delivers the pitch. In there for a called strike 3. He got him looking for strike 3, and the ball game is OVA over. Yankees win by a score of 2-1 today. A game that was filled with a lot of struggles offensively by both teams. Funny enough, both teams end with 6 runs each in this series. So the Yankees do take 2 out of 3. Big shout out to the Yankees pitching staff this whole series. Garrett Cole, Will Warren, Max Fried, the bullpen, everybody did a great job. Now it's up to the front office to make some trades to make this team better. And, we're just going to go from there. But today, a big win. Johnny, what were your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, I mean, a much-needed win, especially if the Rays losing. But we still have a very serious issue, and that's definitely on our offense. If this wasn't for our pitching, we've been in some serious trouble. So please, Cashman, front office, make the moves, do what we need to do. We need help big time because there's going to be games like this where being up by 1 run, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Our pitchers are only human. They can only pitch well so well so often. And the more appearances they make, the more like they're going to make a mistake. So please do something. But I'm happy overall for the win. Definitely it was great that the Rays lost, so we're closer to first place. But I'm feeling good about this.
Yep. So the Yankees are now 2.5 games behind the Rays for first place. The Red Sox are 2.5 games behind the Yankees for second place. So we shall see how the Red Sox do tonight. And if the Yankees can stay above them by 2.5 games, that would be great. We'll be back tonight in about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes for the trade deadline preview show with you guys tonight. Please come back for that. It should be a lot of fun. Press the like button on the way out, guys. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. Of course, tonight, come back for the trade deadline preview show. Stay tuned as well for WWE SummerSlam updates from Joe and Dax Anderson as well. And then tomorrow will be the all-day trade deadline affair, as well from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Should be a lot of fun. If there are any trades that happen, we will give you guys the updates as well with that, and we'll talk about the moves tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We got Jason, Chef Nick, Corky, Billo, Sean as well. Thank you guys, Charles, Joseph, Celia, everybody that was here. We appreciate it. So guys, until tonight, everybody have a great rest of your day. And thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Nathan as well. Thank you.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching YankeeMania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching YankeeMania, the best.